Hi, and welcome to the NBA Economy Show. Again, this is Fritz. Bringing you the breaking news. We see that Damian Lillard announcement was made that he is basically a blood clot, the fancy word, deep vein thrombosis. So he has a blood clot in his leg. Um, Glad they caught it early. It could be a serious medical issue, but they caught it early. Um, it's on his right calf. The team announced Tuesday, and he's been ruled out indefinitely. So, indefinitely, what does that mean? Well, in the case of this type of injury, a deep vein thrombosis, it is typically a 3 month return time. It's kind of one of those situations where you do not want to rush it back. You want to make sure it is properly taken care of. This is a kind of a serious issue. You don't want those clots anywhere else in your body or to travel. Um, when it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks, they said Damian's health is our number one priority. Um, so he has a certain type of criteria. He's going to go through a whole bunch of things, but that indefinitely looks like it will have him out for not only the season but the playoffs. No matter how long it lasts for the Milwaukee Bucks. So this is a season ender uh, for Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard has played 58 games this season. So it not only ends the season, it disqualifies him for any NBA awards, um, which impacts his, financial situation. Milwaukee's is supporting him on that. So, that's a personal loss. But what does it mean for the team? Well, they're down uh, basically in an all-star point guard. What do they have to back up? So let's look at what they have available. So we see their roster. We don't see a lot of pure point guards, but we did see their big one of their acquisitions at the deadline was Kevin Porter Jr., which was pretty much a steal. If it wasn't for his past legal issues, he probably wouldn't have been available. So Kevin Porter Jr. is going to have to step up in the absence of Damian Lillard. So Kevin Porter kind of gets elevated. It's a great opportunity for him to showcase his skills. Um, this team used to be a three-headed monster with Giannis, Middleton, Lillard. But also this deadline, they traded Middleton to the Wizards. So now you're kind of looking at Giannis, Kyle Kuzma, and Kevin Porter Jr. To be the main cogs in his team. Um, that's a that's a big difference. That's a big difference. With their seating, this injury has impacted seating as well. So they have actually gone down uh, since that injury on Tuesday. So now they are sixth in the East. So if the playoffs were to start today, they would be playing the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks haven't been playing their best ball, but look, Milwaukee Bucks haven't been playing their best ball. And now that Lillard is down, it could severely impact them. But they look like they are securely in that spot because 5 games between them and the Hawks are in the play-in. So there wouldn't be any 1 game playoff or a 2 game playoff. It looks like they should have enough cushion to avoid that kind of fate. Um, but anytime you go against the New York Knicks um, in a large series, it doesn't look good. As but they always have Giannis. Giannis can always drag a team to a few wins. So that's what they're looking at. They're gonna heavily rely on Giannis for this season. Lillard should be healthy for next season. This is not one of those issues where it should drag into the next season. That rehab should be done this summer, and he can ramp up for next year. It does bring into question Giannis's outlook for with the franchise because um, Giannis has always, since his big extension, has said he will take it on a year by year basis. We saw that they had to trade Middleton, who's always been a great player for them, for Kyle Kuzma, kind of a downgrade. You trade a guy who couldn't stay healthy for a healthier guy with less impact. So does Giannis still give Milwaukee a pass? He's in a small market. He is giving up dollars in a real way for a winning situation. And when in that situation is no longer uh, um, an elite situation, it can change things. And we see that teams have been holding assets just in the case that this ever happened. We saw a lot of teams have been holding assets just in case Luka ever got in that situation or Giannis. So we can see if Giannis doesn't like the situation, he could ask for a trade. I'm not sure if he's just going to be trading to a specific situation or or trade me elsewhere. Um, so we will see what's up with that. So hopefully Damian Lillard comes back healthy. We see that he is an aging point guard. He's currently 34. He'll be 35, I believe, by next season. So his years are dwindling. So this could be an inflection point where changes can be made. Okay, so that's my update on Damian Lillard. He will miss the playoffs in its entirety, unfortunately. Well, that's just an update I just want to give you from the NBA Economy Show. Please like, subscribe. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat. Um, those likes go a long way to promoting the channel as we continue to make changes. So there will be um, changes to the channel coming. We know the summer is the prime time when we talk about NBA economy and the moves. And this summer, we have some exciting things coming. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time.